It might sound unbelievable, but what I'm about to share could save you hundreds of dollars a month. Because today we're talking about foods that cost less than a cup of coffee, yet rebuild muscle better than most $60 protein powders. I've witnessed this firsthand. Seniors who were told they needed expensive powders or supplements suddenly regaining strength just by eating everyday foods sitting in their kitchen. They weren't buying fancy products, just using simple, affordable ingredients that work with their body instead of against it. For decades, we've been told that muscle recovery has to be complicated, that it requires high-tech formulas, shakes, and powders with names you can't even pronounce. But the truth is a little embarrassing for the supplement industry, because what really matters isn't just how much protein you eat, but how well your body can absorb it. See, most powders strip away the natural enzymes, minerals, and cofactors that your body needs to digest and actually use protein. So you might be drinking 30 grams of protein on paper, but your muscles are only getting a fraction of it. That's why older adults can eat all the right foods and still feel weak, because what your body needs isn't more protein. It's usable protein. And when you start giving your body that kind of nourishment, incredible things happen. I've seen seniors who struggled to climb stairs start walking miles again. People who couldn't lift a grocery bag suddenly carrying them with ease, all thanks to tiny, affordable dietary changes that actually work. There's no big company promoting these solutions, because there's no profit in $1 foods. But they work. And today, I'm going to show you the 6 most powerful ones. These foods are proven to support muscle growth, strength, and recovery naturally, and the third one on this list might surprise you the most. It's a humble kitchen staple shown in studies to reverse age-related muscle loss by more than 30%. All study references and scientific sources are listed in the description below. But first, a quick question. What's one budget-friendly food you eat that helps you stay energetic or strong? Share it in the comments. I personally read and reply to everyone. Alright, let's dive in. Starting with number 6. A food sitting in nearly every fridge right now. Number 6. Greek yogurt. One of the most underrated muscle-building foods for adults over 60 is plain Greek yogurt. And the science behind it is nothing short of fascinating. Greek yogurt contains casein protein, a slow-digesting form of protein that keeps feeding your muscles for up to 7 hours after eating. That's a big deal for older adults because, as we age, our muscles become more resistant to protein, meaning we need a steady, long-lasting supply instead of quick bursts. Researchers at McMaster University found that adults over 70 who ate Greek yogurt daily maintained significantly more muscle, even during times of reduced activity, when most people lose strength. The secret lies in 2 things: leucine, a special amino acid that directly stimulates muscle growth in aging bodies; probiotics, which improve protein digestion and absorption in ways protein powders simply can't. To get the most out of Greek yogurt, preparation and timing matter. Try this. Mix about 3/4 cup of plain Greek yogurt with a spoonful of honey and a few berries about 30 minutes before your biggest meal of the day. This combo works wonders. The natural sugars from honey help shuttle protein into your muscles, while probiotics prime your gut for better absorption. Another powerful variation: make a muscle parfait by layering Greek yogurt with crushed walnuts and sliced banana. The omega-3s from walnuts reduce inflammation, while the potassium in banana supports recovery and muscle function. Tip: choose Greek yogurt with at least 20 grams of protein per serving, and skip flavored versions loaded with sugar. That sugar actually interferes with muscle protein synthesis. Here's one more secret. Let your Greek yogurt sit at room temperature for about 10 minutes before eating. This activates its live cultures and boosts protein digestibility, something especially helpful for aging digestive systems. The ancient Greeks were truly ahead of their time. But our next food takes things to an entirely different level. Number 5, canned sardines. It might sound surprising, but canned sardines are one of the most muscle-supportive foods on Earth, especially for older adults. And the best part? You can get a can for about $1. Each serving delivers around 23 grams of complete protein, plus massive amounts of vitamin D, a nutrient that nearly 80% of people over 70 are deficient in. Low vitamin D directly contributes to muscle weakness and even balance issues. Researchers at the University of Western Australia found that seniors who ate sardines 3 times a week increased their grip strength by 28% in just 2 months, results comparable to strength training alone. What makes sardines so powerful are their omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats reduce inflammation and help your muscles actually use the protein you eat more efficiently. For best results, mash sardines with half an avocado and a squeeze of lemon juice, then spread it over whole grain crackers. This combo provides the perfect mix of protein, healthy fat, and slow carbs, spiking insulin just enough to drive nutrients into muscle without raising blood sugar too high. Here's an important detail. Always eat sardines with the soft bones. They're completely edible and loaded with calcium, crucial for preventing muscle cramps and supporting contractions. Timing matters too. Eating sardines within 2 hours of light activity, like a walk or stretching, can increase muscle protein synthesis by up to 50% compared to random meal times. If you dislike the fishy taste, mix them with mustard or a bit of hot sauce. It masks the flavor completely while keeping all the benefits. Sardines may be small, but their impact is massive. Still, our next food is even more powerful, and it's probably sitting in your breakfast basket right now. Number 4, whole eggs. Whole eggs have made a big comeback in nutrition science, and for seniors, they're now considered one of the best muscle-preserving foods out there. For years, we were told to throw away the yolks, but recent studies show that including the yolk boosts muscle growth by nearly 40% compared to eating egg whites alone. Why? Because the yolk contains not just protein, but vitamin D, omega-3s, and a compound called phosphatidic acid, which activates mTOR, the master switch for muscle growth that becomes less responsive with age. In one study, older adults who ate 3 whole eggs per day gained almost twice as much lean muscle as those using protein supplements, while also improving their cholesterol levels. The cooking method is key. The best approach is soft-boiled or poached eggs, where the whites are firm but the yolks stay slightly runny. This preserves delicate nutrients and makes the protein more digestible for aging stomachs. For an extra boost, pair your eggs with foods rich in vitamin C, like tomatoes or bell peppers. This helps your body absorb more iron from the yolk, improving oxygen delivery to muscles. Timing tip: eat your eggs within 30 minutes of waking up. Morning protein intake triggers muscle synthesis for the entire day, taking advantage of your body's natural growth hormone cycle. Try scrambling eggs with spinach and a slice of whole grain toast. The nitrates in spinach improve blood flow, helping nutrients reach muscles faster, something no powder can do. Eggs may be nature's perfect protein, but our next food goes even further, activating natural hormones that make your muscles act years younger. Number 3, black beans. Black beans might just be the hidden secret in the fight against muscle loss. They're inexpensive, nutrient-dense, and surprisingly effective for building strength after 60. A single cup of black beans costs less than 50 cents, but provides 15 grams of protein and a unique kind of fiber called resistant starch. This feeds healthy gut bacteria. And new research shows a strong connection between gut health and muscle growth, called the gut-muscle axis. Harvard researchers discovered that older adults who ate beans regularly had higher levels of two key hormones, growth hormone and IGF-1. These are crucial for muscle maintenance and typically drop sharply after age 60. In some cases, bean eaters had hormone levels comparable to people 20 years younger. To maximize their benefits, soak dried black beans overnight with a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. This reduces compounds that block protein absorption. Then cook them with bay leaves and cumin, which help with digestion and add anti-inflammatory benefits. For a muscle-building meal, mix black beans and brown rice in equal parts. Together, they form a complete protein with all essential amino acids. Add lime juice and cilantro, not just for flavor, but because the vitamin C in lime boosts iron absorption up to 400%, helping muscles get more oxygen during activity. The best time to eat black beans? At lunch. That's when cortisol levels naturally dip and your body is primed for repair and nutrient absorption. Black beans are powerful, but the next food doesn't just protect your muscles, it rebuilds them while you sleep. Number 2, cottage. Cottage cheese is making a big comeback, and for good reason. A single cup provides around 25 grams of slow-digesting protein, plus conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, a natural compound that prevents muscle breakdown. In one study from Florida State University, older adults who ate cottage cheese before bed gained 60% more lean muscle than those who ate other proteins. Why? Because cottage cheese releases amino acids slowly through the night, the time when muscle repair and growth hormone activity peak. It's also rich in calcium in a highly absorbable form, which is essential for muscle contraction and strength. Far more effective than calcium tablets. Here's the ultimate nighttime recipe. Mix 1 cup of full-fat cottage cheese with a tablespoon of ground flaxseed and a handful of berries about 1 hour before bed. The healthy fats slow digestion even more, providing a steady trickle of nutrients all night long. Another powerful combo? Cottage cheese with canned pumpkin and cinnamon. Pumpkin's beta-carotene reduces exercise-related muscle soreness, while cinnamon helps your body use insulin more efficiently, meaning more nutrients. Reach your muscle cells, letting cottage cheese sit at room temperature for about 15 minutes before eating improves digestion and nutrient availability. A simple but powerful trick for older adults. You can also mix in a few chunks of pineapple. The bromelain enzyme in pineapple helps break down protein and reduce inflammation. If you've been skipping cottage cheese, this might be the easiest and tastiest way to rebuild. Strength while you rest, but we've saved the best for last, a food that scientists say can literally reverse cellular aging inside your muscle tissue. Number 1, lentils. Lentils are the ultimate budget-friendly superfood for rebuilding muscle after 60. 1 cup of cooked lentils costs mere cents yet provides 18 grams of protein plus spermidine, a natural compound proven to trigger autophagy, the body's process of repairing old cells and generating new muscle tissue. Researchers at the University of Sydney compared lentils to whey protein powder in adults over 70. Amazingly, the lentil group gained more lean muscle and showed improved energy metabolism, meaning their muscles worked more efficiently. like those of someone decades younger. Lentils also deliver folate, iron, and fiber, three nutrients most older adults lack, all essential for preventing sarcopenia, the medical term for age-related muscle loss. For the best results, sprout lentils for 48 hours before cooking. This boosts protein content by 30% and makes it easier for your body to absorb. Cook them in bone broth with turmeric and black pepper. The collagen adds extra amino acids. Turmeric reduces inflammation, and black pepper boosts turmeric absorption by 2,000%. For a perfect meal, combine 2 parts lentils with 1 part quinoa. This creates a complete protein that rivals meat, while also providing long-lasting energy so your body can focus on building muscle. Instead of burning protein for fuel, add sautéed onions and garlic. Their sulfur compounds help produce glutathione, your body's master antioxidant which protects muscles from damage. Aim to eat lentils as your main protein at lunch 4 times per week. Rotate with other foods on this list for best results and to avoid adaptation. These 6 simple foods, Greek yogurt, sardines, whole eggs, black beans, cottage cheese, and lentils, prove that building muscle after 60 doesn't have to be expensive or complicated. Your body doesn't recognize branding, packaging, or marketing slogans. It only recognizes real nutrients, the kind that come from whole, natural foods your body evolved to use. So before spending hundreds on supplements, remember, the most powerful muscle-building tools might already be sitting in your kitchen, waiting for you to rediscover them. If this video opened your eyes to how simple real nutrition can be, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants to stay strong and independent at any age. Stay healthy, stay active, and I'll see you in the next video.